Everyone in that compound feared the landlord, but none of them had ever met him, not once. Until one day, someone discovered the truth behind their rent. In a crowded street in Surulere, tenants lived in a 2-story building everyone called Ike's compound. People said the landlord lived abroad. No one had seen him for almost 10 years. Every month, a man named Chuka came to collect rent, always with a receipt, always polite. He said he was representing Oga Ike. When Ngozi, a young teacher, moved in, she found it strange that the house was falling apart. Broken pipes, weak ceilings. But Chuka refused to fix anything. When she complained, he smiled and said, "Madam, I go tell Oga Ike." He day travel. But months passed. Nothing changed. One night, a gas leak caused a small fire in one of the rooms. Luckily, nobody died. But the damage was bad. Ngozi tried to reach Oga Ike, but the number Chuka gave her didn't go through. That's when suspicions started. Ngozi went to the Lagos Land Registry to check the building's name. To her shock, the property still belonged to Mrs. Ifeoma Ike, a widow who had died 5 years earlier. No one named Chuka was listed. The compound hadn't been legally owned by anyone since her death. Ngozi called a meeting with all tenants. When Chuka came for rent that weekend, they locked the gate. He panicked. He confessed that he wasn't an agent. He was the late woman's nephew. He had been secretly collecting rent for 5 years, over 8 million naira, pretending to send it abroad. Police were called. Chuka was arrested. The tenants later found out that Mrs. Ike's son, who lived overseas, had no idea anyone was living in the house. He thought it had been empty since his mother's death. The tenants finally got legal permission to keep living there after the rightful owner returned. He repaired the compound, met each tenant, and personally refunded Ngozi half her rent as a thank you for exposing the lie. Now people in the area say, if not for that teacher, the whole street would still be paying rent to a ghost.